Hey, mommy said it, and I mean, one thing is trust. That is what I see. When there is trust, these things wouldn't be a problem. Honestly, my husband hasn't given me any reason whatsoever to suspect him or to what's the word?
Doubt him.
To doubt him and to trying to know who called him, who. No, I do not go through his phone, and I don't know if he goes through mine. And I don't care if he goes through mine, because I have nothing to hide, and I know he doesn't have anything to hide. One thing is, when the partners give each other reasons to doubt them, there is this noise, so please check. When the partners give them this to doubt them, then it becomes a problem. I handle a lot of men in ministry. They have a free heart, free mind. I mean, some people may come with their agenda. I mean, those people could be there. And my husband handles a lot of women. Some may have their, but we handle it in a way that we do not hide anything from each other. When there is an issue, when it comes to me and a story, I discuss. My husband knows almost everybody that I have an appointment with, I pray with, I counsel, almost. And likewise, his. So, it is the way you, the couples, I know couples, a man of God and the wife is not in ministry as I am, but anytime the woman is talking to somebody, the man is peeping, trying to know. And then they turned, and the man was also engaging, and it was a whole lot of problem. So sometimes my husband and we ask ourselves, why don't they understand each other, or what? Why don't they this? Because I've realized that Daddy's ministry with stubborn, excuse my language if you are here, and extremely stubborn people, women. No, the person may be that stubborn, say or by the grace of God, Daddy handles those people, and they turn and give their life to Christ. He has time for them. And I realize that is one of the strongest ministry he has. And I wouldn't want to jeopardize it or use jealousy or something. Are we okay? Use jealousy or something to restrict him not to attend to those people. When I know that it's a clear ministry he does, I cannot do that ministry. And he also knows that there are certain battles that when it comes to me, the way by the grace of God, I handle it. And so he wouldn't also want to interfere because the person is a man. So please, if you are couples here, man and woman of God, or whatever work you do, transparency. If you give your partner a reason to doubt you, then you might not be able to go about your duties as you are supposed to go. Because if Daddy gives me a reason, I'm going to mark him. Why are you calling this one? Why are you doing this? And choking him everywhere. But by the grace of God, he hasn't given me. So me, sometimes I sleep and he's still on phone doing his own thing. I'm cool. Sometimes he's also taking a nap and I'm also doing my own thing, praying or doing something, counseling, and it's totally okay. But there are some people, like Daddy said, all times we receive our ministry, because of the nature of our work, we do not put off our phones. One time, a daughter of mine called me in midnight, telling me, "Mommy, menye ejuma." The person is not like outside Ghana or something. But she called me around 1 a.m. The call was coming. I think I had gone to the washroom. So when I came, it was vibrating. I took the phone, 3 missed calls. And then then fourth call I picked. Said, "Are you okay?" I thought it was something very, and she said, "Mommy, I've gotten a job and I was going. I want to say, what? It's not anything urgent. It's not like you are dying or something. You are. I mean, what? When did you? I went to the interview yesterday. Wait time. So when do you close for the interview? She said 3 p.m. So 3 p.m. You couldn't call me 3 p.m. and then you are calling me 1 a.m. So please, sometimes these are some of the things. If the partners are not understanding each other, it could create a problem or something. But by the grace of God, we are able to handle such issues. Daddy will not restrict me for talking to a man or ministering to a man, and neither would I also do that. Talking to a woman, and a second ministry, a woman to a woman and a man to a man. It doesn't work that way.
Ministry, the women are more populated than the men. And we are working with them, so. But it is all based on trust. Yeah, it is all based on trust, openness, transparency, and that's it.
My issue is, don't give your partner reasons to doubt you. Simple. All right. I hope your question is answered. The next question, I think we'll answer 3 more questions and then we are done for today because of the time. Somebody said, please, it's my first time here. I'm newly married from a strong Christian background. Hey, this question. I just found out that my husband, whom I never saw his nakedness, has 4 tattoos, including my name. He has suggested that I do tattoos and wear anklets, wear belly rings and beads. I'm not comfortable doing this. How do I respectfully decline this suggestion? Did you get that? Or I should say? Wow. What a wow. What a wow. Should I start or you are coming?
Is she married?
Yes, she said she's newly married.
And the husband has 4 tattoos.
Including her name.
And now?
He's suggesting that the lady does some wear anklets, wear belly rings and beads. And she says she's not comfortable doing this. How do I respectfully decline this suggestion?
Yeah, she should pray. And then find a way to talk to the husband in a
and Bishop, I like it that he said he's suggesting. It means that he's not enforcing you to do it, right? And one thing I know is how well did you know this guy? How long did you know him? How well did you know him before marrying?
That's right, very important.
I know that if you are Christian, you have never seen his nakedness. It means you both are Christians. Okay. Find out his reasons of doing the tattoos and all those. That's for him. But I believe that if he's not portraying as a Christian to you, because from how you are talking, it looks as if you believe that if you're a Christian, you will not do tattoos, you will not do this, you will not do this. When you go to the Western world, it's quite different there. People braid their hairs, wear rings, and they are very good Christians. I don't want to do any doctrine here. But one thing I know is that you are very uncomfortable with it. So sit him down. Let him know you are very uncomfortable and it's something you don't like. You don't fancy those things. So it's okay if he wants to do it, but you are not going to do it. But I don't want you to use that. I don't know if you have seen other things. A man here say he's not a Christian or he's not portraying a good Christian. But I want you to use it that because he wants you to wear anklets or beads or whatever, it means that he is not a Christian or something. But let him understand. Everybody has whatever makes him or her comfortable. I wouldn't want to wear anklets. I wouldn't want to draw tattoos. I wouldn't want to wear belly rings. And I don't think my husband likes it, do you?
I don't.
Yes. We are cool with it. But when you encounter somebody like that, I think you might have seen the signs before. you ignore them. But right now you are facing it. It's just a suggestion. Tell him you are not interested, and then you should also pray about it.
Present it in a very decent way.
Oh yeah.
And to add to what Mommy said, sometimes as Christians, this is where we fail the most. We don't have the time to learn the period before marriage. It's not just to do I love you, text messaging, doing free night calls, and that is not it all. The time before marriage you have, your partner, you should find out certain things. Certain things he likes, she likes, you like, you don't like, he doesn't like. We need to find out and build educational platform. Get to know certain things about your partner, because a partner you have never slept with before, that's excellent, but at least you should know his likes and dislikes and his beliefs. You just have to know what runs through his mind by picking up certain topics for discussion, trying to get to know much about him and all of that. At least you should know. So I want to suggest to everybody, especially those who are not married yet, that it is high time you came up with certain ideas that will compel both of you to learn, to try to get to know each other so well. Very important. Ade bi ho no ma mo fa topics bi mra be mo botumi asua de about mo ho na mo botumi ehun ne bi anya sa time bi and you are going to be left in the dark, and then you are going to be found full of surprise and things like that. But something can be done about it. Thank you.
All right, God bless you, Bishop. I think we'll answer this coming question and then the last one, and then we'll be done for this evening. Okay, this question says, hi, Mommy. Please, my husband has a strong sexual urge. Sometimes I feel he's possessed. Please, I want to know, do I have to do something to match up to his level, or I should deny him when he comes after I've satisfied him?
How often does he come? Because sometimes, if you are not careful, we will mistake and do or suggest certain things that aren't real. Because I don't know how often the husband comes around for it that she's saying he's possessed. And per counseling, we have noted a lot of things that even before we thought it was demon possessed kind of a thing or something. But we have known that some people have high libidos, beyond the normal. So if your husband happens to be one of them, then you should. But I think you need to talk to a counselor. You need to talk to somebody. Talk to us if you are comfortable. Let us really know how often, so we can guide you and then give you best counsel out of that. Thank you.
Yes, I think with your question, there are more to it, and there are more questions to be asked to know the best question to give or the best answer to give you.
Yeah.
Yes, because sometimes, how often does he come for sex? You should have given an example at least, because sometimes you may also be too low, too low. Maybe he wants it 2 or 3 times a week, and you want it once in 2 weeks, because some ladies feel bothered and all that. So at least if you had known the details of the whole thing, then someone wanting it morning, afternoon, evening. We have men, or we have people who have very high libido. That comes to us a lot. There are some people, they are not possessed. No, they are not. But it's how their systems are wired. those people need to be taken to counseling. When you keep on ignoring them, that is why they go out. And then, so sometimes both of you need counseling. How he can manage it and how you can also manage it. So he goes down way, you also man up a little too. So you need prayer and then you need counseling. You need a counselor so that you can bring all these out. If you are anywhere around Kumasi, or you can get our numbers, or you connect to our media, then you can get to us, my PA, you can get to us and then we can help you by knowing a lot or so much so that we can help you. I think let's go to this question. He said, Mommy, I have a question. I know in a marriage, we are supposed to take care of our in-laws or allow our partners to take care of their parents. But are we also responsible for their siblings, that is, husbands or wives' siblings and their children? And how do we handle that, please?
Extended family.
Extended family. Your husband's siblings and even their children.
I mean, are you what at all do you do to be able to do that?
But if you are that's very rich.
Yes. Please, it is not like that anywhere. But talk to your husband about his responsibilities with the family, and there are certain burdens you don't just have to go buy them. Don't go bring them into your house. So sit your husband down and then let things be clearly defined to you. Thank you.
All right, let me also come in a little. Yes, in an African, like I said in one of the questions, that where we are coming from, when you marry, it is not just the two of you. You marry an entire family and a law. Yes, your in-laws could be your responsibility. Bema mame, oba mame, bema mame ne papa, oba mame ne papa. Which even is not supposed to have been so. Because say oma yo mushi she ya. San she nebe show they don't have to be burdens on their children. That is not. And that is one thing we should pray about. That you should never be a burden on your children in the near future. But rather you are going to leave inheritance for them to build upon. And that should continue. Yes. But when you marry, you are also having your family, raising your family. Your siblings are not your responsibilities. You can help them in a way, but you are not obliged to. Except some of the families, what they do is, they have family business. Then you take you to university, masters, or we've taken you to abroad. Then you are also responsible to come and take one or two people. It is, and she say, yeah, so, what will help you is not giving them pocket money, go and pay school fees, go and do this. No. But you establish those people. Busuya na abo ojete duwe tukwan, ediwa ko school, ama wenye ejuma. Then you are entitled to also take care of the family. Please, do you get me?
Yeah.
Yes. But no, no, we don't do that. And if you want to handle that, then you should sit down as couples. The last is here. How do you handle it? Please. You should sit down with your wife or your husband. Okay. How much do you earn? How much your family? You create a common account where both of you must sign. You place in monies for your family. Wa take care of momo family every. But the money save for a building and all that, you insurance you have taken care of it. And if the other person no why that is none of business. You cannot restrict him, but you shouldn't allow them to take full responsibility of the busuya oba ebusuya nyina begum. So please, those things destroys marriages and it doesn't help. Find a way, sit the man or the woman down, discuss about your our marriage, kingdom marriage, the blessing of our marriages. Yes, today some people have sent seeds to us tapping into our marriages, and I know that the Lord is going to bless them and all. But one thing I want you to know, that you may want to tap, it is good, but there's so much work.
So much work.
There's so much work. There's so much commitment, so much sacrifice, so much to learn and unlearn. You must have a focus. You must know what you want. What type of marriage you want? My marriage is just like I anticipated and I prayed for, and I'm working towards it. And it has really helped. So please, get closer and learn more. Humble yourself. When I met Daddy, excuse my language, he was nobody. He was nobody. He was from nowhere. He didn't have anything. Sometimes he asked me, what did you see in me that you said yes to me? But some of you ladies, you see a man, you look up and look down because you don't have the spirit to see the future. You know, you know, young Kongwa, and it doesn't help at all. So please, I will urge every one of you to pray more and then seek the face of God to know which partner you would want to have and be a blessing. Amen. Are we still? Okay. We are praying with you. I want you to begin to thank God. I want you to begin to thank God for the things you've heard, for you witnessing our marriage, our love story. It's been a lot. 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 It wasn't this glorious, as you say. It wasn't this beautiful. We have come very far, and it's been by the grace of God. Today, a woman told me, you don't look like you've married for 18 years.